Welcome. Look around. Welcome. Look around. Welcome.
Do you know Bowman?
You'll find all of the Holy Guard in the cathedral. Bowman and the Guard are a noble breed. The people of this city listen too much to their president, Dugan. Their trust in petty politicians will be the undoing of 100 years of peace.
What'll it be?
Can I interest you in anything?
Hold on, my computer's acting up.
Where can we find Bowman?
You'll find him in the cathedral. I'd stay away from him. He's trouble.
Welcome to Wind City's Capitol building. Can I help you?
How can I contact the Holy Guard?
We no longer have any official ties to that branch.
Who's in charge here?
Our newly elected President Dugan. Do you have an appointment?
No, I guess not.
What kind of communication lines are all over the city?
State-of-the-art data transfer lines. They avoid the unreliability of airwave communication.
Unreliability?
Energy from the core makes it hard to send transmissions further than a few miles.
It looks broken.
This is supposed to turn. I'd need a much bigger wrench to fix that. There's an iron collar bolting it to the table.
Hey, how's it going? Not a very talkative fellow. Hey, how's it going? Not a very talkative fellow. What is this place?
This is the library of Wind City. What would you like to know?
What's up with the monks?
They have taken a vow of silence in protest to the proposed dissolution of the Holy Guard. The monks have proposed a system by which the city would be run by both the Guard and the Presidency, with the library as a third branch to keep power balanced. But the people do not listen.
Do you know a man named Bowman?
A great, yet troubled man.
Why?
President Dugan wants to dissolve the Holy Guard, the protectors of Wind City, and rule without the checks and balances that the Guard provides. Bowman, who leads the Guard, must decide if he should force the people into the light of truth or give in and watch as they are led down a dark path of lies.
Tell me the story of the Fates.
During the infancy of our world, the Creator fashioned two relics of power that could be used to communicate with the core and receive its power. Many men fought over these keys, but only one succeeded in snaring them away from God. The demon Gemma, who also kidnapped Kira, the Angel of Light, to be his bride. When his host of angels failed to defeat the demon, the Creator sent Marduk, his only begotten son, to defeat the forces of darkness, and left the affairs of men forever. Marduk searched for Gemma's secret fortress, assembling an army of warriors from every world shell, the army of the Seven Winds. But an army cannot fight what they cannot find. When all hope appeared lost, Dogo, a trickster demon, convinced Gemma that he should allow Kira to have at least one item of comfort: a mirror. She could use it, he argued, to make herself beautiful for her new lord. Gemma, ever greedy and lustful, agreed. Dogo created her mirror from the very stuff of the core and gave it to the captured angel. She used it to reflect her light into the heavens, creating the stars. Marduk, seeing this sign, followed the brightest to Gemma's hidden lair. After a battle that raged for 100 days, the Son of God smote Gemma. Marduk sent the demon's soul to the secret places of the earth. His blood became rivers, and his eyes the darkness of death. Gemma's body was thrown into the hellish pits of Janak, there to burn for all eternity. Afterwards, Marduk captured Gemma's demon spawn and imprisoned them within other dimensions, to be called on by his followers alone. Then he created the temple city of Babylon and ruled with Kira for many years, hiding the keys until mankind would need the gift that lies in the core.
Ah, the Kingdom of Heaven.
Yes, Marduk taught us that its power would one day save the world.
Do you know how the Great Spine works?
Yes, I've studied it well. The spine connects all the world shells like a giant rod from the North to the South Pole. It gathers the energy created by the rotation of the continents, which act like giant turbines. Now, this energy is used to power the core, and is the source of the energy that we all use to cast spells and power our machinery.
Do you know of Marduk?
Wind City was founded by his followers.
His followers?
Yes, for Marduk raised the 7 winds of Septerra, 7 armies, one of each world shell, and led them against Gemma and his dark legions. Marduk slew the Dark One, and captured his demon minions, to be called only by Marduk's followers. Our holy guard of the 7 winds carry on Marduk's teachings.
This place is even bigger than Aziz's temple.
Aziz, I once knew a man named Aziz. Bright fellow.
Do you have any books on robotics?
Robo what? How delightful. A clockwork dog.
Actually, he's not a dog. He's a robot.
What?
Never mind. Where can I find a man named Bowman?
Mourning at the cathedral for his fallen comrades. It's a shame, really. We need him now more than ever.
You trade with other nations?
Yes, especially Shell 5. Ankara and Janam both buy our Helgak and water for their military. They had a little war a few years ago, but nothing's happened since then.
They communicate with you often?
No, they're too far away for radio. The core energy garbles anything over a half a mile or so.
Hello, take your time.
I wonder why the city is walled up so tight.
To keep the curse out, dummy.
Curse? Do you know Bowman?
Don't associate with him. I pay allegiance only to President Dugan.
Why?
He stands for change. That's why I voted for him. Bowman and his holy guards are an antiquated idea these days. They probably want to go back to a kingship.
We're from Shell 2 above you. Can you...
The Holy Guard went there to stop some smugglers and never came back. I bet the Junkers killed him.
Can you tell me...
I can tell you don't know nothing about the laws.
Laws?
A supply and demand, kid.
Here, 1 coin for you.
Good enough, girl. What can I do for you?
Do you know a man named Bowman?
He's the leader of the Holy Guard. Teaches them the ways of Marduk. They aren't admitting visitors, girl.
Why not?
They begin mourning for their fallen lost on Shell 2 in the service of their brothers and sisters of the Seven Winds.
Then this is the home of the Holy Guard?
What's it look like, an outhouse?
It's locked. What a mess.
Cool. The blood is eating up the grass like an acid. Wicked!
What a big tomb. Must have been a big shot.
This tomb has gotta be several hundred years old at least.
Where's the head?
There's some mechanisms inside this statue.
Can you activate them?
I think there's a piece missing.
I'll bet the secret lies in the missing head. It's locked.
Who are you? Are you vampire hunters or zombie slayers?
Neither?
Where are you from?
Shell 2.
Shell 2 is full of homeless garbage eaters and scum.
Where's the home of the Holy Guard?
Wind City to the north. The passions of its people rise daily over matters of state.
There's some cool stuff here.
You have an interesting collection of gadgets here.
Gadgets?
You know, stuff, devices, cool things.
Oh, you mean my doohickeys.
Can I interest you in anything?
Do you know a man called Bowman?
Sorry, can't help you there, girl.
Why won't this stupid disc player work?
Excuse me.
Oh, can I help you?
Where can we find the Holy Guard?
Wind City. but they aren't in the mood for visitors.
Why's that?
They recently lost several of their brothers to the Junkers of Shell 2.
Can you tell me where to find the Guard of the Seven Winds?
You mean the Holy Guard? Look up north in Wind City.
You know anything about the Holy Guard?
Just that they teach the demon sword of Marduk.
Demon sword?
When Marduk defeated Gemma, he trapped his demon servants in another dimension. The demon sword move will unleash them on your enemy.
Beware the night. Evil walks the darkness.
Do you know anything about Bowman and the Holy Guard?
Oh, they could stop the evil that walks at night, but they hardly come around anymore. They got too many troubles of their own.
Can you tell me anything about the tomb in the graveyard?
Stay away from the graveyard. Death walks the ground there.
Do you know anything about the statue in the graveyard?
The source of the evil that walks the night. I saw my dead wife rise from her grave under that statue, and I haven't been sane since.
Or sober, it would appear. How are you?
Stay in at night, friend. It's not safe to walk the streets at night. The undead'll get you.
Okay.
What's the name of this place?
The Helgak's Head.
Do you know a man named Bowman?
I got nothing to say about that.
What'll it be?
Can we get directions?
What am I, a map? Order something. Drinks are 5 coin.
How about a drink? Can I get some information then?
Whatever you want, baby. What'll it be?
Do you know anything about the Holy Guard?
Those crazies up in Wind City are trying to figure out whether they want them anymore. Their president's trying to throw them out. We could use them. Protect us from things that go bump in the night.
Do you know anything about the tomb in the graveyard?
The one to ask is the carver. He spins a good tale. You might want to ask around the Wind City Library as well.
Do you have a room for the night?
What can I do for you?
What do you sell here?
I carve art from the bones of the Helgak.
Do you know anything of the large tomb in the graveyard?
Most believe it to lead to the catacombs that lay beneath the city, and therefore a pathway to the dead. If you ask me, as long as it is closed, the tomb keeps the dead underground, which is fine by me.
Do you know anything about the statue in the graveyard?
Not one of my works, but a dark story lurks behind its creation. Long ago, a powerful and rich man wished to cheat the coming of his death. Upon this pursuit, he spent his fortune, and some say that he was successful, that one day he'll rise from the grave to reclaim his treasures. But all that remains of him now is that statue. His spirit is said to haunt the graveyard, and many say his curse to this day resurrects the dead.
What do you know of Helgak?
A majestic race of air-dwelling creatures. They float upon the wind as easily as fish swim the sea.
But how?
They take up air within themselves and heat it, allowing flight.
Are any of your pieces for sale?
No, only my services. I carve whistles from Helgak bone. It is said that only the bone of Helgak can reproduce the sounds of the Helgak's mating call.
Why do you carve Helgak bone?
It is said that only the bone of Helgak can be carved to reproduce the sound of its kind. These whistles are valuable for calling Helgak and gathering them into herds.
Welcome. Look around.
Do you know a man named Bowman?
Well, we only deal with Dugan and his officials now. Bowman is a leader of the Holy Guard up in Wind City, but if you deal with him, Dugan's likely to stop trading with you.
Can you tell me where to find the Guard of the Seven Winds?
You mean the Holy Guard? Look up north in Wind City.